Hello YouTube! Welcome to Chef Lethal Plays Path of Exile, slow walkthrough series. I'm your host, Chef Lethal. Let's get this shit started. Oh, I'm not supposed to curse. That's my bad. Let's get it started. In here. Let's get started. Safely. I apologize if you're offended. I try to keep this a clean series. And yes, I could re-record that, but I'm not gonna do that. Alright. So we last left off, we got a hideout, and we finished Act 2. We're sitting in Act 2 city right now, the forest encampment, just because I haven't quite moved on yet. I missed these guys. But I want to go through some of the inventory that we got in the last episode and see if we have anything better. This is interesting. We got some boots with a white socket. That's really, really interesting. Going to take out a bunch of stuff here. And let's see. This. Okay, so right away, like I'm just selling the gnarled branch, I'm selling this helmet. Blue, red, red. If that were blue, blue, red, it'd be something worth thinking about, but I'm gonna right click on my wisdom scrolls and then hold shift, and I want to identify the amulet, these boots. Not these boots, because that's green, green, blue. That's not really going to do us any good. I would like to check out maybe the scepter. And this armor would be, I think, a decent upgrade for us. Check the belt. Okay, so now I'll go to Groost. So a few things I look for primarily right now. I'm looking at sockets and links, since we don't have the currency to change that. And then secondary to that are the stats on the actual item. So if I compare the new studded belt to the chain belt that I'm using, I'm looking at energy shield. Alright, so this is not a good belt. This is a really not good belt at all. That's an easy sell. Topaz flask, so there are different flasks that can help you with resistances in case you need it. It is only on a duration, so this lasts 8 seconds. There are instances where you may want to use this or need to use this, and there are some builds that probably rely on this, but not me. Don't want it. These boots we determined are garbage for us. I don't want just a single socket, so I'm going to get rid of that. I want to check out this scepter. It is significantly worse than the one that I'm currently using. That's a bummer. Alright, these boots, I do enjoy the white socket. And I'm looking at the stats on there. I get strength, intelligence, armor, energy shield. I think technically these are better boots, these ringer mail boots. But the lack of links and sockets kind of concerns me. So I'm going to sell them. These boots, ooh. Okay, these don't have movement speed, which is kind of a bummer. It does have fire resistance and chaos resistance, which is nice. I don't know if we need the dexterity. And if I hold Alt, I can see it's got prefix, 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 suffix. So this is a full rare item. I cannot craft anything on this item. So right now the limiting factor for me is going to be the sockets and links. So I'm going to sell that as well. This is just a white item. I'm going to get rid of that. Let's get rid of that, that, and then this amulet gives us strength and intelligence, accuracy, a bit more armor. 2% increased maximum energy shield, +3 to all resistances. So this is a bit of a step down, but the extra intelligence is actually going to be really good for us. And if I hold Alt, I see prefix, prefix, suffix, suffix. So we can craft. You can only craft on your crafting bench one, in 99% of the cases, you can only craft one modifier. So I can pick a prefix or a suffix. So I can pick, let's do this first. Let me do this first. Let's accept this. Let's head over to the waypoint here. Head to our hideout. And did you know that flasks refill when you enter a town? I feel like you didn't know that. All right, go to the crafting bench, and I'm gonna throw in this amulet. And since I'm gonna be replacing this, it's got 12% fire resistance, so I want the fire resistance. Important to us that we have the fire. Although, let's look. We're overcapped to 90%, and then look, I can take off this amulet and see. Brings us down to 73. Now, I'm about to give you a big old spoiler alert. At the end of Act 5, we lose 30%. So any that we can get now is going to be good for us. So I feel like this is a much better situation. It gives us the opportunity to level up some of our other spells that we're using. And just because I have a hard time saying goodbye, I'm going to put this over here just in case it doesn't quite feel right. Put all my currency items in here. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put in Righteous Fire. And I don't know if we can actually use it yet. One good thing about your hideout is it's not a city. So you can use your teleport skills, your sleep slams, you can do all of your activities here. So when I hit E, so basically the whole point of Righteous Fire and why I picked it for this build, picked it for this walkthrough, is that essentially it creates an aura around you. It burns you, but it also burns anything that's inside of the aura. So if I hit E right now, you can see this is our aura. And this is doing damage to us. Now we've got regen and fire resistance, so that's offsetting all of that damage. But now if we find some bad guys and get close to them, this should be doing a bit of damage to them. We don't have the support gems we need yet. We're going to get those in Act 3, but I think we can use this now and actually deal damage to our foes. It deals 542 fire damage per second. So I think we're going to be okay. So, there's a quest in Act 3 that we're going to do. Not right now, but we'll get to it. That will allow us to buy a ton of skill gems. And that's where we're going to get a lot of stuff. So we're going to travel up here to the city of Sarn. And our aura should be activated. In fact, I think Act 3 is going to be a big turning point for us if we can get the right gear. The skills change quite a bit here as far as what we're using. So it should be interesting to see. Alright, so let's find... See, I'm just walking. I'm not clicking, I'm not activating anything, and these guys are dying pretty quickly. Welcome to Walking Simulator. Oh man. Okay, I get the joy of this build now. There's a ton of people that just swear by this build, and I kind of get it now. If I can just do this, that's pretty legit. There's Clarissa. We need to go talk to Clarissa. She happens to explain it all. Alright, that's two beasts down right there. Okay, that's exploding and that hurts. Talk to Clarissa. Find Tolman in the crematorium. We'll do that. I'm just going to kind of move around and let this guy just take all this burning damage. aura. I need to look at the specifics of why this keeps turning off. Alright. Ooh, a new Quicksilver Flask. Alright, Righteous Fire engulfs you in a thing that does a thing. The effect ends when you have 1 life remaining. Okay. Well... okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to move... Because technically... Righteous Fire... I don't need to always activate it, it seems. But it also kind of... seems to be dissipating on its own every once in a while, so I'm not sure about that. We'll capture that guy. Ooh, a unique item. Very cool. Very neato. We'll go towards this this little section over here, the Sarn encampment. Here's the Act 3 town. Act 3, very pivotal to our
It would be wrong to do that here.
playthrough. So right there, when he just said that, I tried to do my Frostblink skill. You can't do that in town, but you can do it in your hideout. So right here, a lot of guides will tell you just to go straight to the slums. But I'm not going to do that because we're doing a slow playthrough. Right, here's our Ascendancy plaque. We can see our 3 keys that we've unlocked, basically. And we need 3 more before we can go into do the Trials of Ascendancy, Part 1. So we're going to talk to Marimoa. Since you have an exclamation point, same with Hargan. Oopsies.
You are a welcome sight, daughter of
Namakanui, Clarissa, Grigor.
Need something?
Clarissa, do you sell? No, I thought she might sell gems. She does not. Spoiler alert. We have a lot of items on us. So let me do this. Got a new Quicksilver Flask. This is an item level 24 versus the item level 3 that we have. I'm going to hit it with a Orb of Transmutation. So this gives us reduced chill and reduced freeze, which is nice, but I don't really want that. I'm going to hit it with a few of these alterations to see if it changes to something that's a little bit more convenient. Let's see. Increased charge recovery, reduced effect, spell damage leached as energy shield. No, we don't need that. Reduced effect of shock. No. No. I would love to see increased duration. Okay. Oh, but it's 17% increased duration, 49% less duration. I don't understand. Here we go. Maximum charges, 30, 60. It just means that we'll be able to use it more frequently. That's it. I'll swap that out. We'll check out this stiletto that we got. Blood play. For us, this does nothing, but it could be something interesting. So here, I'll put it here. I've got a Grand Life Flask. I'll just hold it off to here. Then we've got a 4-socket glove that I want to look at. Wow. So we lose out on intelligence, but we gain strength and dexterity, and armor, and a little bit of chaos resistance. That is pretty good. So ideally, I'm gonna hold on to these actually. Those are kind of interesting for me. Because these are a strength base. It's gonna be kind of hard to get blue. Well, let's take a look here. If I look at Path of Building and I look at skills, Righteous Fire needs 3 red, 3 blues, and a red. That's gonna be pretty tricky to get. Not gonna lie. On Strength gloves. So we're a juggernaut. Like in a perfect world, we would have armor pieces. There's a crafting recipe that we can get that allows us to force a number of certain color sockets. But let me just see, like, we're gonna see a lot of red here, and ideally I want, what I say, 1 red and 3 blue. Ooh. Yeah, it's getting worse. I'm gonna keep it here. I'm gonna keep it here. And then we've got these orb of fusing. If I could get that 4th link. No. We got it. Okay, so now we have a 4-link item. I think this is our first 4-link item. Blue, blue, red, red. I don't think I have anything in Path of Building that says that those are the colors we're going to need for anything. No, the biggest thing is Righteous Fire. We need 3 blues and 1 red. So we're going to just keep playing the game. All this stuff I'm going to sell. So I'll put it in here in my number 3 tab. And we need to find Tolman in the crematorium. So the reason why you don't necessarily need to go down to town is because we have to go out this way to the slums to find Tolman. And it's kind of obnoxious because you can't move fast. You can't move fastly in the city. We'll move up here. We got 2 more levels. We're gonna finally hit up here, but let's keep moving. Alrighty, and activate Righteous Fire. And hi everybody. So I'm just gonna run. I'll pick that up. And there's the sewer. I think. Am I supposed to put? I'm just gonna ignore it. There's like a strategy speedrunners use. I think they put a town portal scroll there. But we've got a unique enemy here. Or not a unique, a rare. Let's kill him. Okay, we've got an Einar beast here. Kill him too. Come here. Stay close. Okay, good. Einar's back. He's gonna help us out. Alright, so I am gonna have to make Righteous Fire more of an active skill on my hotbar, because it seems like it's not a forever skill. Oh, nice. That was good. Okay. Look at all this. Herald of Ash will upgrade Holy Flame Totem, Arcane Surge, and some Phantasm. Cast time instant, but it doesn't say how long it lasts. Alright, I'll put this on E. Okay, it's already active. Okay, let's keep moving. Got some more Einar beasts here. And we just keep doing the same thing over and over. Try to get close to him at least. That should do. Thank you. Another one of these things. I feel like that's the exact same type of monster. Oh no, let me get close to you. Shocked, ground on death, and accurate. Well, I got your accuracy for you right here, buddy. Bye-bye.
Until we slaughter you.
That's... Okay, let's see. Righteous Fire, we want to level up. Yep, we'll do all these. Let Einar do some work for us, and we'll travel around. This is pretty cool that we're just doing a bunch of damage by doing nothing. Okay, another Einar beast.
That was a hunt you will not soon forget. You're welcome. Goodbye.
So this is going pretty great. I've never played with Righteous Fire before, and my friends in Discord have made fun of me. Like, Chef, it's only a matter of time, man. It's only a matter of time. Like, I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. Because it's kind of a meme at this point. But, no, this is pretty great. I can imagine once this gets up to level. Oh, man. Like, the aura itself gets bigger. The amount of damage it does is more. Insane. Here we go. 10% increased elemental damage. We are at level 29. Alright, when you encounter a door like that, you can usually blink through it if you have a blink skill or a warp skill. Like, there's another one called Flame Dash. That's a really good skill. It acts kind of like a blink, where you kind of just teleport across a span of land here. Let me just stay on this guy. There we go. And let us look for the way around. That's right, I gotta find Tolman. Where you at, Tolman? There's a Trial of Ascendancy here. We gotta go do that. Convenient. Okay, so this is if you couldn't tell by the blatant visual cue, that's burning ground. This will burn you, so you have to kind of find your way through the area and over to the levers. If you've got a good speed skill, you can just walk right through it.
By the flames of the past.
Otherwise, you can just wait for it. That was very simple. But they were just demonstrating what some of the new puzzles are going to look like in the labyrinth when you do it. Thank you, since we just used a ton. No, nothing over there. That stinks. Alright, let's see. Where's the next area? So yeah, notice I'm just walking by. Anybody that gets in my way, I'll let them. Ooh, an Orb of Alchemy. Thank you, we need that. Dead end. I wish when you blinked through the doors, they would, like, break open or something. But no, you have to go back, you gotta click on them. Oh, there's a crafting recipe for us. Awesome.
You're simply too stupid to be realistic. Aren't you, brute?
Oh. The piety? It is piety. Just get close to her in my aura and just kind of Throw things at her.
Enough of this.
Oh, okay, she's gone. Bye-bye. Definitely grab that. And talk to Tolman. Get his bracelet. And bring it back to Clarissa. Okay. So we'll teleport back. And go talk to Clarissa so she can explain things to us. Oh, poor Tolman.
Poor Tolman. I made this bracelet for him when he first arrived here. Idiot said he'd never take it off. I called him a liar. He didn't, though.
Oh,
I
man.
need to give you something.
Okay, we get the keys to the sewer. We saw the sewer earlier. But now we have the keys for
I
it.
will have fun elsewhere.
Find the Tome of the Gemling Queen. Maramoa will give us some stuff. We need... I don't know if we need any of these. I feel like we do. Flammability... No. Vitality is what we're using. We're using Vitality. If she has... these are all red, right? Yeah. I don't think I saw anything here. Vulnerability, punishment, vengeance, determination. No. Determination. Talk to Hargan. He's got stuff. Fascinate. What's his face? Gravicius? Gravicus? I don't know. Alright. Let's see. Before we end the episode here, let's just take a quick look at the items that we got. I'll check out this scepter. +1 to level of socketed melee gems. That is a really, really good modifier. Unfortunately, we don't do physical damage. We don't have any physical melee gems. Bummer. Yeah, that stinks. That's green. That's a chromatic orb. That's not for our character class. Blue, red. That's interesting. Let me consult Path of Building. Is there anything that we can do with a blue, red? Blue. Well, I could use our Orb of Alchemy on this thing. Lightning damage. +1 to level of all physical spell skill gems. That's really good too. But we don't do physical damage. Why do you hate me, game? Why do you hate me so much? Red, blue. This is linked exactly the same as those. So let's just see what these get us. Evasion, cold resistance, lightning resistance. The evasion rating is better. We got 16% quality. We lose out on dexterity and life. However, we have a craftable prefix, and we lose the movement speed. I'm not too concerned about movement speed right now. Do we need the dexterity? We do not need the dexterity. I think these boots are better. 20% cold and 22% lightning resistance is actually kind of insane. And that will pretty much cap us on cold, and we will be way overcapped on lightning, which is very, very nice situation to have. And it's not corrupted, so I could try to get the third link on this and potentially get a fourth socket. Yeah, I think this is an upgrade. Yep, I'm gonna do it real quick though before I commit. I'm gonna go to the crafting bench, toss them in. Look at all these prefixes we can add. So we can get movement speed. But what am I going to be losing out? I'm losing the dexterity. I'm losing the life roll. That might be the one that I go for. I think that's the one that I go for, is the life roll. Because life is always good. And we got 20 life, so we're going to miss out on 5 life. But I think these are just overall better boots. And honestly, these red don't even... I have Shockwave in here. I don't need Shockwave. But these are better boots. 100%. Feeling good about that decision. While we're here, and we're going to be closing out here shortly, but we'll get rid of this, and the quartz wand, and the goat's horn, and the deerskin gloves, and the sallet. And we will sell it to Helena. Awesome. Oops, wrong tab. And then we can just get rid of these. These are all, this is all easy to get rid of. We're not going to use a big two-handed mace. We don't use a big old two-handed sword.
Hello.
Hi. There we go. Dang it, I did it again. There. Alright, we're doing good on town scrolls and scrolls of wisdom. We're not using as many, so that's good. Oh, Orb of Chance. I don't know if I talked about this when we picked it up, or when we picked it up. Like, I don't remember when we picked it up. But basically, an Orb of Chance does exactly what it says. Upgrades a normal item to a random rarity. I did talk about this. Most times it'll be a magic item, but there's a good chance that it also becomes a rare item, and a very small chance that it becomes a unique item. There's an even smaller chance that it becomes a useful unique item, but the chance is there. That's why it's an Orb of Chance. Okay, but you know what that means. You can tell. You can tell in the tone of my voice
Cannot do this yet.
that it's happening.
Greetings.
Oh, it's happening. Here it comes. Zoop. I'll just lower this. Oh gosh. You ready? You ready? You ready? That's going to be it for me today. Thank you so much for watching. Feel free to hit that subscribe button if you're enjoying what you're seeing so far. Feel free to leave a comment and tell me that you're enjoying it so far. All the links are in the description down below. I thank you so much for your support, and I will see you next time.